But then it is interesting to see that deities that represent the darkest aspects of femininity or that threaten the social order are taboo, considered demons even, in the pejorative sense of the word. However, by studying such deities, and their cults, of course, we see that they highlight profound and transformative aspects of the feminine experience. Or in other words, they present the condition and experience of one of the multiple facets of human beings, highlighting a transcendence of the conventional categories of good and evil. We can call this the Via Sinistrae, which I've already talked about many years ago on this channel when I still had hair. Via Sinistrae, in other words, the left path, like the study of the dark side, right? Here I've already explained why this connotation in that old video. It is the breaking of social taboos, practices of sexual magic, black magic, curses, etc., etc., a set of subjects that are normally seen as taboo, but are addressed in these paths of study and practice as a complement to the human condition and cannot be denied because they are part of the experience of life and existence. This is then, as I said, reflected in some deities, some gods and goddesses. Since we are talking about the feminine, I will mention some goddesses in a moment and other entities seen as feminine, very briefly. But there are also, of course, gods and other entities seen as masculine, but, well, that is not the focus now. In fact, there are deities and other entities that, although many of us determine gender due to our limited perception and understanding of the human condition and nature determined by religion and what is ethically valid and correct by the society in which we live, such entities do not have gender and perfectly express the human condition and experience without gender limitations, but still, due to such limitations, we forcibly attribute gender and then determine behavior linked to gender due to our own invention of gender about the divine, consequently determining the very condition, behavior, value, and experience of the divine itself.